Indeed, this is an exclusive. We can now exclusively tell you the identities of the 4 illegal immigrants whom ICE say pointed a laser at a Customs and Border Protection helicopter near downtown Portland. ICE told me that the laser strikes were intended to temporarily blind the pilot, which not only, of course, is dangerous and could have ended in tragedy, but is also a federal crime. They revealed to me that the investigators in this, FBI, Homeland Security investigations, they were able to track the source of the laser to a Portland residence. They then executed a search warrant, and the agents who made the arrests found 4 illegal immigrants inside. They also found the laser. Here are the identities. All 4 from Mexico. Diogenes Alborez Suchiapa. ICE says he was previously arrested for unlawful possession of meth and criminal trespass out in Gresham, Oregon. He's been arrested by CBP 3 times for immigration violations, according to ICE. There's also Andres Brian Lopez Labra, who, according to ICE, was previously arrested by CBP for unlawful entry and most recently by Oregon State Patrol for DUI. Then there's Benito Zamora Alvarez. ICE says he has admitted to being in this country illegally since 1994. And then Hector Miranda Mendoza, who doesn't appear to have a criminal history beyond being in this country unlawfully, according to ICE. Now, in a statement to this show and Seattle Red, Tricia McLaughlin, the assistant secretary for ICE, said, or for DHS, said these 4 illegal aliens endangered the lives of CBP personnel, the safety of every aircraft in flight during the time, and put everyone on the ground in immediate danger. DHS law enforcement is facing a 1,000% increase in attacks against them. This strike happened just days after the terrorist attack on an ICE facility in Dallas, and as rioters were arrested with guns outside a Broadview, Illinois ICE facility with weapons. Secretary Kristi Noem has been clear. If you lay a hand on law enforcement, you will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And that's, of course, what they intend to do here. If you're in this country illegally, you're already kind of living on borrowed time, certainly with this administration. But if you're going to stupidly choose to point a laser at a CBP helicopter, you really, really, really must have a deportation wish. Because you know they're going to go after you. Why would you, if you're in this country illegally, bring this kind of attention to yourself? And I love this because we see these kinds of stories somewhat regularly across, each year. We usually get 1 or 2. Feels like they're always out of Kent for some reason, not sure why. But you can figure out, you can pinpoint where the laser is coming from. This is not too difficult to be able to track down generally the source of the laser. It's the laser beam itself is the key. And when you're that high up, you can kind of go like, it's there, and point to it. So this stuff generally isn't that difficult to track down, which is why when we see these stories, we oftentimes find out about an arrest that gets made. And this is serious. You can blind someone. Now, dum-dums over there, maybe they thought it was just kind of cute, the ones who were alleged to have been involved. Maybe it was just kind of fun. They thought that, what did they think would happen if you were to blind a pilot of a helicopter? Wouldn't they know that it would crash? Do they not seem to care? Because, hey, sure, it might crash into an apartment complex and kill a bunch of people, but, I mean, they are CBP pilots.
Maybe they didn't know that lasers blind people?
You think that's what it was?
I don't think. I'm just I mean, they're not very bright.
Well, how dare you, sir? How dare you question their intelligence? I mean, one of these guys apparently has been here since 1994. That can't be easy.
I feel like stupidity is a nicer explanation than malice. So
fair enough. That is a fair point. It seems to me when you're pointing a laser, you know exactly what it is you're doing. Maybe they've got a bunch of cats, and they just thought the cat was cute to claw at the air to try to get you think that's what it was? So these guys have been caught. They will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. and then presumably they will face deportation, which is what should happen to people like this. And again, maybe they're here'd be the irony in all of this. They're completely innocent. It was actually the people next door who had the laser. And it just so happens that ICE was able to use this and happens to track down illegal immigrants. So it seems like a win all around. It's a win-win-win-win situation since there are 4 of them. Now, the exclusive story is up at seattlered.com. I hope you'll check it out. I hope you won't just read the story, but also share the story. These are the kinds of stories that we're going to be breaking at seattlered.com, and that's why it's so important to have a website and a media platform like seattlered.com and Seattle Red. It's not just a radio station, and it's not just a radio station website. We do exclusive content there, exclusive reporting like this. We've got analysis, opinions from special guests, special voices, including tomorrow, for example, Dana Lash. So go to seattlered.com, read the story, share the story. While you're there, peruse around, see what we have to offer. And at the top of the site, we have a link that allows you to sign up for our free newsletter. You get 4 stories every single weekday sent to you in the morning so you know everything that's going on. seattlered.com.